Welcome to Smash University. Today I'll be going over the 11 characters in Smash Ultimate that does not have a jump ring. If you've been enjoying the content so far, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get right into it. So a jump ring or a jump bubble is a indicator that comes out when someone does a jump in the air. This is important because one, it comes out on frame one. So right when someone jumps, they're going to have that indicator, the jump ring or the jump bubble underneath them. And that's very important because when you're doing a combo or if you have someone in advantage state and you see this underneath your opponent's character model, you know that they don't have a double jump, right? So then for the situation after, you know that they don't have jump for an out, and you're going to be able to put your opponent in a really bad situation in a sense where you know that they don't have a certain option. And sometimes people, like, they won't even know that they have the option to jump, and they'll try to jump and you can just blow them up for it. So this is very important to know, and there's a total of 11 characters in the game that doesn't have this indicator when they perform the jump. So the 11 characters in the game that don't have a jump ring are Kirby, Ness, Jigglypuff, Meta Knight, Pit, Dark Pit, Charizard, Lucas, King Dedede, R.O.B, and Ridley. So one thing you might have noticed when I was listing out those characters is every character with multiple jumps doesn't have a jump ring. The exception being Banjo, One Wing Sephiroth, and Bale's triple jump. Those three characters have indicators and they have multiple jumps. Bayonetta's a kind of a weird gray area because it's kind of like a tech to do with her up B. But Banjo and One Wing Angel do have jump ring indicators, but they have multiple jumps. So I don't know if that's just a DLC thing or not, but that's just the case with those characters. That being said, there are three characters in the game that aren't multi-jumpers that do not have a jump ring, being Ness, Lucas, and R.O.B. They do have visual effects to their jumps. Like Ness and Lucas, they have these white stars that appear throughout their jumps, but if they are hit frame one or if they do an action like an attack out of their jump, the indicator is not shown. And R.O.B.'s visual effect is actually this blue booster underneath him, and if he does an attack or is hit frame one, there's still a little bit of the blue booster that you can look out for underneath his pad, but that's pretty much the only indicator you have for R.O.B. So that's every character in the game without a jump ring or a jump bubble. I found this out when I was just studying VODs and I noticed Ness did a double jump and there was no double jump bubble. So I just thought it was an interesting topic, and it is fairly important to know if you take your opponent's jump or not. So I just thought it was a really interesting video. If you guys enjoyed the content, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure to let me know what you think about it. Pretty weird in terms of game design, not very consistent, especially with Banjo and One Wing Sephiroth, but let me know what you think about these characters that don't have jump rings. I guess it kind of makes sense for the multi-jump characters, but the ones that really stood out to me were Ness, Lucas, and R.O.B. But yeah, until next time, class dismissed.